Welcome to HSE Control Center PRO, version 2.3, a comprehensive HSE management application designed to bring your most important safety, compliance, risk, and operational control processes together in one connected workspace. The application works locally in your browser, with no mandatory cloud upload and no subscription required. Your operational data remains under your control. Let's take a closer look at the individual modules and how they work together. We start with the Quick Start area. Here, new users can choose how they want to begin. You can explore the included demo dataset, create an empty workspace, or configure the application for your own organization. The Module Hub then gives you a central overview of the connected HSE workflows and provides fast access to the individual areas of the system. Next is the Executive Control Center. This is the main management dashboard of the application. It consolidates live HSE information into one overview, including incidents, near misses, lost days, corrective actions, risks, training performance, and other important indicators. Dashboard filters allow you to focus the analysis by year, month, site, function, or department. You can also monitor standardized safety rates such as TRIR, LTIR, DART, LTIFR, and severity rate. Together with visual trends and management alerts, the dashboard is designed to answer one simple question: where does management need to focus attention right now? The next module is Incidents and Near Misses. Here, you can record safety events in a structured incident register, including location, incident type, severity, and relevant organizational information. The module supports incident classification, investigations, root cause analysis, and the 5 Why method. Open investigations, recordable cases, near misses, and critical potential events are highlighted through dedicated KPIs. This creates a consistent workflow from the initial event through investigation and corrective action. Next is CAPA and Actions. This module provides centralized corrective and preventive action tracking. Each action can include an owner, priority, due date, status, and completion information. More importantly, CAPAs can be linked back to their original source. This means actions created from incidents, risks, audits, compliance gaps, inspections, or other modules remain traceable throughout the system. Overdue and open actions are immediately visible, helping teams maintain accountability and follow-up. The Risk and HIRA module provides a structured risk register. Hazards can be assessed using a 5x5 risk methodology, including likelihood and severity. Existing controls can be documented. Residual risk can be calculated, and risk levels can be visualized using a heat map. High and critical residual risks become visible to management, and additional actions can be created when further risk treatment is required. Training and Competency helps you manage training requirements and employee qualification status. The module tracks required training, completion dates, future due dates, and expiry status. This allows you to quickly identify compliant employees, training that is due soon, and expired qualifications. The Toolbox Talks module supports the planning and documentation of operational safety communication. Toolbox Talks can be scheduled, topics can be documented, attendance can be recorded, and required follow-up activities can be monitored. This creates evidence that important safety topics were not only planned, but actually communicated. Next is the JHA and JSA Risk Assessment module. This workflow is designed for task-based hazard analysis. A job can be broken down into individual steps. Hazards can be identified, existing controls documented, and residual risk assessed. The process follows a logical flow from task to hazard to controls to residual risk, and then, where required, into CAPA or permit to work. This helps create traceability before high-risk work begins. Closely connected to this is the Permit to Work module. Permit to Work provides additional control for high-risk activities. Permits can be linked with JHA records and include information about the job, responsible persons, required personal protective equipment, safeguards, validity, and permit status. This allows operational risks identified during a JHA to flow directly into a formal work control process. The Emergency Preparedness module focuses on emergency planning and drills. Organizations can document emergency exercises, evaluate response performance, record identified gaps, and plan the next drill cycle. Overdue drills are highlighted so that emergency preparedness does not simply exist on paper, but can be actively monitored. Contractor HSE Management provides a dedicated workflow for external contractors. It supports contractor pre-qualification, HSE risk assessment, induction status, insurance or documentation requirements, and overall compliance status. Contractors requiring attention can therefore be identified before or during work on site. These 4 operational control areas, JHA, permit to work, emergency preparedness, and contractor management, are also reflected in the management dashboard through dedicated readiness indicators. The Environmental Aspects module expands the application beyond occupational safety. Environmental aspects can be identified and evaluated using a significance-based approach designed to support ISO 14001-oriented environmental management. Significant aspects are highlighted, making it easier to prioritize environmental controls and improvement activities. Objectives and targets provides a structured area for HSE and environmental improvement goals. You can define objectives, assign owners, monitor progress, and identify targets that are behind schedule. This creates a direct connection between operational performance and management improvement priorities. Document control provides a central register for controlled documents. Documents can be tracked by revision status and review schedule, helping organizations maintain visibility over controlled HSE information and upcoming document reviews. Workplace Inspections is a dedicated module for operational inspection activities. Inspections are managed separately from formal audits, allowing workplace findings to be documented and followed through independently. Where an inspection identifies an issue requiring action, a CAPA can be created and linked back to the original inspection. Next is audit and compliance. Audit findings can be recorded together with the applicable requirement or clause, severity, owner, due date, and current status. The compliance register can also be used to document requirements, their source, responsible owners, review dates, and supporting evidence. This provides visibility over open findings, overdue items, and compliance gaps. The ISO 45001 System and Evidence Center takes this one step further. It provides an evidence-oriented structure across ISO 45000 and 1 clauses 4 through 10. The workspace covers topics including organizational context, leadership, worker consultation and participation, planning, operational controls, management of change, procurement, monitoring, internal audits, and management review. It also includes climate change relevance and allows evidence references, owners, implementation status, and review dates to be documented. The objective is not to replace the ISO standard itself, but to help organize implementation and audit evidence in one connected system. For organizations operating under United States OSHA record-keeping requirements, version 2.3 also includes the OSHA Record-Keeping Center. This area supports OSHA 300, 301, and 300A record-keeping workflows. Users can maintain record-keeping cases, prepare annual summary information, and export data for further ITA preparation. The module also provides awareness of severe event reporting requirements while keeping responsibility for regulatory verification with the employer. The Management Review module converts operational HSE information into a higher-level management perspective. It calculates an HSE management score, evaluates audit readiness, and automatically identifies priority focus areas. Visual gauges and a system capability radar provide a quick overview of overall system performance. The Management Review combines information from incidents, actions, risks, training, audits, and compliance gaps into one management-ready view. The Report Center provides another way to transform operational data into usable management information. Reports can be generated for executive HSE performance, incidents and investigations, risk and HIRA, audits and inspections, or management review. Reports can be filtered for the relevant reporting scope, previewed directly inside the application, and exported for further use. The Analytics module provides additional visual analysis. Charts help identify patterns in severity, event types, findings, near misses, and other HSE information, making large data sets easier to interpret. Monthly KPI data provides the denominator required for standardized safety performance calculations. Worked hours are maintained by month and site, while incident information from the connected workflows is used to calculate rates such as TRIR, L, TIFR, DART, and severity rate. This reduces duplicate data entry and keeps operational records connected with management-level safety statistics. Finally, the Settings and Master Data area allows the application to be adapted to your organization. Company information and branding can be configured, master data list can be maintained, and the complete application dataset can be backed up and restored. Because the application stores information locally in the browser. Regular backups are recommended, especially before changing devices or clearing browser data. HSE Control Center PRO version 2.3 is designed around one core idea. Instead of managing incidents, actions, risks, training, audits, operational controls, and management reporting in disconnected spreadsheets, bring those processes together into one structured HSE workspace. From an incident, to an investigation, to a corrective action. From a hazard assessment,